Hello everybody, welcome back to the KotLC fanbase. My name is Austin and today's KotLC video is me going over the weirdest KotLC ships. And by the weirdest KotLC ships, I mean the ships that I really don't think will work and in the later books in the series that I really don't think will happen. Obviously, doing a KotLC YouTube channel, you'll have comments and people saying some ships that they have, and I've seen a couple of weird ones and I'm going to be going over those today. But before we get into this video, make sure to drop a like down below if you want more videos about ships. Also, make sure to go subscribe to our channel. It would really help us out and it would support the channel. Comment down below any weird ships you've heard of, or comment down below like a ship that you have that other people don't really think is a good ship. Tell me down below in the comments. And if you want to check out some KotLC apparel, go to our merch store at bit.ly/KotLC fanbase for some amazing KotLC designs. And make sure to share this video with anybody who's read KotLC. Let's jump straight into the first weird KotLC ship. Alright, so the first weird ship I'm going to be going over is Sophie and Dex. And this is a really weird ship to me to actually be shipping this after the book Flashback because of the awkward situations and the new friendship between them in the later books. Obviously, the kiss in Flashback kind of ended that ship, but did it end all of the Sodex shippers? I don't think so. I still probably think that there's some people shipping Sophie and Dex together, hoping that they can somehow end up together, but I really think that is a weird ship, and I'll explain why. So first I want to go over the reasons that people do ship Sophie and Dex, and then I'll go over that people don't ship Sophie and Dex, but first let's just go into it. So here's a quote that says, "Dex was the boy who tackled the kidnapper so she could try to get away. He suffered in silence as they burned him over and over because he didn't want them to do it to her. He was her first friend, her best friend, and he just wanted to keep her safe." And that quote obviously talks about the time where Sophie and Dex got kidnapped, and they actually had this really close bond after that and spent more time together because they really went through a tough situation. And that's where a lot of people started shipping Sophie and Dex, and they saw this kind of romantic relationship between them, and they saw that, you know, that could be a good relationship because of the tragedy they went through together. And there's a lot of signs that Dex liked Sophie, where he was jealous over Fitz, which he knew that Sophie kind of had a crush on, and he is very often embarrassed and turns red when Sophie compliments him. But on the other hand, Sophie really does not share the same type of connection with Dex. Dex kind of has a crush on Sophie, but Sophie just really likes being friends with Dex. And when the ship kind of ended in book 6, Dex and Sophie kissed, and they found that there was no connection between them. They're more better as friends, and so that's really why I don't think that Sophie and Dex would be a possible ship, and it's just a weird ship to have still after, you know, that awkward relationship after the kiss, and now that they become friends again, I don't think that Sophie or Dex would want to go through that again. Even though there are good moments between them, it's still a weird ship. That was the first weird ship in this book. Now let's get on to the second one. Now the second weirdest ship of this video is going to be Sophie and Tam. And I didn't even realize that people ship this until there was this commenter in one of our videos. There was this person that would just say Sophie and Tam are meant to be together, and then replying to everybody's post, Sophie and Keefe will never work, Sophie and Tam is the best ship ever. I didn't even realize that people ship that, so I wanted to include this in this video because I really think that's weird, because of the main fact that Tam said that he likes brunettes and Sophie's not a brunette. And because Tam says that he likes brunettes, that means that, you know, it kind of ends any like theories that Sophie and Tam like each other. There's been multiple hints that Tam would be more interested in Biana than Sophie, but Tam has been really defensive over Sophie at some times. There was a couple of moments where we saw that, you know, they could have liked each other, where one moment was Tam wanting Sophie to return to Exilium so that they could spend more time together, and Sophie is one of the people that Tam actually trusts fully. You know that Tam tends to block people out. And another obvious one where Sophie admits that Tam is handsome. There isn't as many shipping moments with Sophie and Tam as to say Sophie and Keefe or Sophie and Fitz. So this is definitely a weird ship to have because there's not as much moments and there's not been really any implications on them liking each other. So that was the second weird ship. Let's get on to the third and final ship of this video. Alright, so the final ship of this video is Sophie and Jency. And if you don't remember who Jency is, he is the first person that Sophie actually ever talked to at Foxfire, and eventually leading her to her class, and kind of the first relationship she had with another student at Foxfire. And Sophie did like hanging out with Jency, but as the book went on, Jency kind of was getting left out of the conversations and all of that. So Jency kind of went back to his original group, to the Drewley boys, because he was getting left out, even though Sophie did like hanging out with him. But since he was kind of isolated and was kind of left out of the main group, he decided just to stop talking to Sophie and all that and just leave and go back to his original friends. But again, there isn't that many ship moments between them. The only real ship moments are actually just the start of the Foxfire, and then there's a few mentions after that. They had a conversation at the start of Foxfire, and she had lunch with Jency at Foxfire for a couple days until he had kind of left the group. But there isn't that many shipping moments, even though I do think there would be more shipping moments if Jency was more in the book. But since he's not, and I don't think that a main character with a character very isolated from the book, I really don't think that'll happen. So that is my third and final weird ship of this video. Let's get straight into the outro. Alright, it's the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I want to know if you have any other weird KotLC ships to talk about. I was mainly talking about the ones with Sophie because those are the most known ships, so I just decided to do that. But if you have any weird KotLC ships that you've heard of, or somebody's told you, or if you've seen online, go ahead down in the comments and tell me some of the weird ships you've seen. Make sure to leave a like on this video if you enjoy KotLC ship videos, because we want to put out the best content for all of you. And if you like shipping videos more, make sure to drop a like. Also, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below. We know that only 25% of you are subscribed, and it would be truly amazing if you hit the subscribe button. You guys don't know how much it means to us. Also, remember, if you want to check out some KotLC apparel, shirts, hoodies, and other accessories, go to bit.ly/KotLC fanbase merch, where you can check out some really cool KotLC designs like Keefe, Sophits, Iggy, and much other designs. You have to go check that out. Also, if you're a fan of our channel, you can check out channel memberships, where you can get exclusive content such as exclusive videos, exclusive Zoom meetings, and all that awesome stuff for a small monthly fee. Make sure to go check that stuff out as well. Thanks for watching this video. It's awesome to make. I will see you guys next week. Have a great rest of your day. Peace.